Hi guys, what's up? It's TJ here. Welcome back to another Aberonian video. And today we're going over 3 new Pokemon that have all have a connection. They all reference a, a show or few. They reference something. I won't tell you whether all of them reference it or two of them or they all reference different shows. I'll just tell you the reference shows. Well, first, huge shout out to the Common Sparrow on YouTube and the Bug the Uncommon Sparrow on Discord. He has been so supportive since he got back onto Discord, so I genuinely mean it. Thank you so much. And he's given me his team as well, so thanks. His team, he said, is Drippy Joppa, Cook Rule, the Hand Tail Mouse is Mixie, and the Trash Breaker Pokemon is Nezurozi. And so, without further ado, we're coming up to these guys. They look wacky, I know, but you won't guess by their types, by the colors, for what their types are for the most part. And the first one, the pink, the magenta-ish color, we have Goopal, the Spirit Power Pokemon. It is a ghost type, a pure ghost type, and has Curse Body and a new hidden ability, Ruthless. More on that later. Sorry guys, I've just had to do this so many times, so I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible because it's very late for me. And I didn't fix it throughout all of this, but they joke around with close friends by spooking them, and they sometimes show aggression. The aggression is like to the kids' parents because they tell them to stay away from them. And the shiny is like a gray. Its main color is gray with pink, which is good. And the shiny is a pale looking green with a limeish color, and it's based at 50 HP, 30 attack, 35 defense, 60 special attack, 45 special defense, and 80 speed. And the 300 mark is the third strongest behind the starters and the Pika clone. And so, in fact, the Pika clone I think is actually higher than the starters. Funny enough, but then the ability Ruthless, what it does is the Pokemon shows cruelty, which boosts the special attack star after knocking out any Pokemon. So a special version of Moxie. And so I don't want to give it to really good Pokemon. I want to give it to like Pokemon who would need it to boost their viability in battle, which would be cool in the online progress I want to do for the game. And for the next Pokemon, we have Ripgler, the Angler Jaws Pokemon. It's a pure water type with the ability Swift Swim, with the hidden ability being Strong Jaw. And these Pokemon are known for their speed in the water and in the rain, but would run from real danger. However, if backed into a corner, they bite with incredible force. And something you see with the way I write the Pokédex entries, I like to reference their abilities a lot throughout those Dex entries, which I think is just a cool, neat thing to kind of be able to guess their Dex entries just by seeing the abilities, just by seeing those Dex entries and looking at. Sorry if the audio's iffy, just trying to hold my mic in place, cause last time I've had to record the video like 3 times already, so please understand. And so the HP is 43, quite a bit low. 86 attack, which is high so far. 36 defense, 30 special attack, 35 special defense, and 70 speed. Let's just say it's a glass cannon for sure, But with Swift Swim, it makes it one of the fastest Pokemon. Middle first stages, even outpacing the middle stage of the Fire Starter Chagua, which is honestly kind of crazy to think about in the ring. And before I talk about how good they would be in the Little Cup in my game, I'm just gonna show you the last one. Always been popping out by itself, but this time it decided to not be so quick to come out. And we have Sir Whip, the small vine Pokemon, a pure grass type with the abilities Rough Skin and the hidden ability Tough Claws. Tough Claws probably doesn't make sense, but I will explain that. I will explain it. And these Pokemon have vine-like arms to swing round the forest. Their arms can be rough on command and injure their foes. So how they're rough on command is they have thorns throughout their body, but they control when they bring them out to use for defense. So now this is when it's smooth, but then it's rugged. It can get rugged, but probably won't show that. And the shiny replaces the dark green with an orange, and the green with a shade of red. Not sure what shade. And it's 56 HP, 82 attack, 62 defense, 20 special attack, 26 special defense, and 54 speed. Yeah, it's a physical wall, but get get it hit with a special super effective move. It is falling to an ember. It's falling to an ember. When it evolves, its attack start its defense special defense gets better. And so to talk about how they'll do in competitive, Group Power will almost always want to run its ability Ruthless for that pressure it puts on the opponent. It could go for like a Choice Scarf set, could get access to Shadow Ball, Nightshade, um, all that sort of stuff. And it could also go for Shadow Sneak for Revenge Kill. Sure, it doesn't have the best attack star, but its job is that it's just to kill if it's low enough. And yeah, I think Ruthless would be a game changing ability for weaker special attackers. They would really much appreciate that. And so the next for Ripgler, now this one's a 70-30. 70% of the time you want to go with Swift Swim. Because to my knowledge, it doesn't learn any. It doesn't learn a lot of bite moves. Its evolution is the one who gets the elemental fangs. It gets a new move, water type biting move. Also gets bite. Other than that, for strong jaw, that's all you really go off of. Whereas for Swift Swim, you can go with the life upsets and set up rain with a Pelipper or a new Pokemon in my region. Not gonna spoil it. But it's its attack stat is amazing, so definitely gonna go like a choice bouncer in the rain. Cause this thing I think is even faster than Barraskewda in the rain. And maybe even Basculegion for its evolution. Its evolution is faster than Basculegion, so that would be a terror in the water, in the rain. And stuff like liquidation would work great for on it. And overall, that would be such a good Pokemon. Honestly, kind of good. And Sawip. Sawip is the one that I think can go with an Eviolite set. For its defensive sets, Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet could work like a Garchomp set, although it's not really taking a special attack comes its way, it's not taking it, although Rough Skin's only for the physical attackers anyways. and it can dish out good damage. It can actually dish out very good damage. But you get to just, if you're hitting something that's is a decent, even a decent special attacker, you have to get out of there because the special defense that's raised to 39, which it still isn't good. So wouldn't recommend it against special attackers unless you resist the attacks. And for for the tough claw set, probably stuff like Vine Whip, Headbutt, Low Sweeps, so stuff like that, and could go with a Life Up set, but could also still go for the Aviolite set. And also think I could give it Sap Plants, just suggest moves for each of the three, and the shinies. Blue for the for water types, and then replace the dark green with like a yellow. And for this, yeah, already talked about it. Just if you like the shinies, if you have other suggestions for shinies, I will consider them. But with that being the end of the slide, hope you have a good day and see you in the next one, people.